Senator Hirono.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I asked the following two initial questions of all nominees before any of my committees to refer to the fitness to serve for the position to which you have been nominated. So I will ask you, since you became a legal adult, have you ever made unwanted requests for sexual favors or committed any verbal or physical harassment or assault of a sexual nature?
Senator, I have not.
Have you ever faced discipline or entered into settlement relating to this kind of conduct?
Senator, I have not.
You noted that one of your responsibilities was to oversee the implementation of President Trump's executive orders. Can you tell me what these executive orders were that you were overseeing the implementation of?
Senator, every executive order that was applicable to the VA are the ones that we were responsible for implementing.
Can you, I'm asking for you to name them. Which executive orders are we talking about?
Reducing the fraud, waste, and abuse in federal contracting. We've implemented.
What about the executive order releasing thousands of people from the VA workforce? Wasn't that an executive order?
Senator, we did not have a RIF, nor have we released anyone from the workforce. Individuals voluntarily left the VA through VERA, VSIP, and DRP.
So really, Mr. Chairman, I would really like to know specifically what executive orders the President issued relating to VA, and I would like to request the nominee to provide that information very specifically. So how many executive orders? I mean, to just say, yeah, well, everybody should reduce waste and fraud, that's pretty broad. So I'd like to know, was that the only executive order you were asked to implement?
No, Senator, I believe at the VA there was over at least a dozen executive orders.
Good. Can you provide us with that list, please? Very specific. I commend you for your commitment to making sure that our veterans receive the benefits that they deserve and have earned. And I think your testimony was that there was a dramatic reduction in the claims backlog at the VA. Did that result in a increase in the number of requests for review of the claims decisions?
Senator, you specifically, I'm not quite sure your question.
So the claims backlog was dramatically reduced. So you made decisions based on, and I don't know what the numbers were, something like from 600,000 to 100,000. Or you reduced the backlog by 100,000, or you reduced it to 100,000. Can you clarify for me?
Well, the current inventory is about 650,000
Claims backlog.
claims for compensation.
Down to, what was it before it got to 600,000?
It was over $1 million.
So since you made the claims decisions and you reduced the backlog, then when a claims decision is made, can't the veteran ask for a review of your decision?
I believe they can.
And so when you reduce the claims by 400,000 or so, did that the request for review increase significantly?
Senator, I don't have that information, but
you-
I will provide that to you.
Could you provide that? Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
My concern is that even as on the one hand, you're reducing the claims backlog, on the other, you're doing it so fast that the veterans are saying, wait a minute here, I don't think that was right. So I'd like to know what those numbers are. Then, you know, your goal is to make sure that our veterans get all the benefits they deserve. How many veterans are there in the United States?
By the DOD count that we have, it's over 17 million.
17 million? Do you know what percentage of those veterans have accessed veterans benefits?
I believe right now the count of what we have enrolled in the VA is around 8 million.
How many?
8 million, a little over 8 million.
So that means that there are thousands of veterans that have not accessed veteran services. So what is your plan to enable them to access services, to find out what you can do to help them?
Senator, it starts with outreach. We've got to improve our outreach.
Outreach how?
We've got to be out there and talking to veterans. We've got to be out there introducing the VA, because there's going to be a handoff when they leave the DOD. They're going to be part of the VA family. We have to start early discussing that transition, educating them on the benefits that they
Excuse
can
me,
earn.
I've been told for the whole time that I've been on this committee that there are millions, literally, of veterans who don't get that kind of outreach, and we're always told by all of you that there's going to be outreach. How do you intend to do outreach when the numbers of people who are working for VA is going down, and now Secretary Collins was asked, so there's a plan to reduce another 80,000 or so. We still don't have that plan, but how do you expect to increase your outreach if at the same time you don't have the people to do it?
We have a great Veterans Experience Office, and we're going to leverage that Veterans Experience Office when they're out there at VSO events with our community partners, with our internal and external stakeholders.
Okay, well, one more question then. What is your goal for reaching out to the 9 million veterans who are not accessing? Do you have a goal, like within 1 year you want to reduce the number of people who are not having access to what? Do you have those goals?
I don't have those specific goals today, but I think within the next year to 15 months is it a probability that we could address extended outreach.
Okay, so Mr. Chairman, I would like to really know how successful the outreach efforts are. I mean, I commend you for doing that. We just need to have them succeed. Thank you,
Dr.
Mr. Chairman.
Brazell, you'll make every effort to answer the senator's questions as you get the information.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.